y'all really do want me to talk about this dead son of a bitch, don't it? Girl, Eddie Long passed away this weekend, honey, and it was the shadiest thing ever. The universe is very shady. Miss Karma, she snatched up faster than this. He snatched his soul. Get ready. Snatched his soul. I'm talking about Eddie Long's soul got snatched on Atlanta MLK weekend. Girl, the girls were here getting their backs plowed out, and it was getting all type of fleet inserted in them. And girl, Eddie Long had passed away. It was a sad situation that happened on a Sunday. The news came real quick, real swift. New Birth dropped a little release and just said, you know, this man has changed and made so much happen. And girl, there was a conversation all on Facebook, all on Twitter and Instagram, everything, every little platform that you can think of, and people just like, you know, we should respect the dead and all this type of stuff. But girl, my thing is, there's so much hypocrisy with that. If you're gonna think like that, you need to respect other people too. You need to respect people in the living. And that means respecting people for whatever life they're living. That means respecting everyone. So girl, it's so funny how the same church folks say, no, you need to stop. Y'all need to respect this man, he's dead. Granted, I don't wish death on anybody, but girl, I'm not finna sit up here and just be smiling and stuff, because the church has been taking losses. Girl, the church has been taking some losses, and girl, we ain't even a whole 3 paychecks into, a bitch ain't even filed their taxes yet. They snatching folks out here like the IRS, girl. Have you paid your shit? Have you paid your shit, girl? I'm coming for you. You heard me now. I know for a fact that I did not wish Eddie Long any death on him, but I think that the situation with him molesting these boys and sleeping with these young men was some real type of shit. I think it really did happen. Matter of fact, I know it did. And then these young men are coming together and they said they're going to release a tell-all book. And they should, if they can legally. The whole situation with Eddie Long and the whole church, everything is just very perplexing, because as I think about the situation with Eddie Long, I remember that the church released, the church, settled out of court. It had to be some type of information that these people had. It had to be some real stuff, because I just can't see me in the church saying, okay, girl, we just gonna give you this. I can't say, I'm not gonna sit up here and settle, and I know that this didn't happen, I'm gonna drag it through. But he said he was gonna not let this stuff phase him, and girl, it did. Eddie Long preached in Atlanta several years ago about gay marriage. He came out, he's very homophobic. Let me tell y'all something. It's the same situation when a lot of people were happy to find out that Justice Scalia died. And that's how LGBT people, that's how some LGBT people feel, as a homophobic person who's been spewing nothing but hate and preaching hateful ass rhetoric has passed on to the next life or wherever they are. That's just how it is. People were all in the streets and happy that Justice Scalia died. So now that we're supposed to be nice to Bishop Eddie Long, girl, until you were in those shoes, you don't know how individuals feel. And just the type of stuff that Eddie Long preached taught people hate, and they carried that to their kids and carried it on to their grandkids and stuff. I don't think people understand that a lot of parents and stuff don't feel comfortable having a gay or bisexual or trans child in their house. They just don't feel like having their children be any parts of that. And that comes from hearing stuff like that from Bishop Eddie Long or whatever his name is. So I don't think people understand that. But he's gone. I feel like the same way with Eddie Long. I feel like everybody has this hateful ass view of the world and how people should fall in line to what they believe in. They need to go ahead and I've already said that numerous of times about racist ass, angry ass, bitter ass white people. I'm just ready for them to and that's just is what it is. I'm just ready for something new to come. I'm ready for some new level of thinking. I'm ready for some growth. And I feel like only with growth will people going to have to just die, and that's just is what it is. It just needs to happen. So Eddie Long is gone, girl. I don't know what to say. Moving on. So we're going to talk about politics for a minute. As we get closer to this fool's inauguration, honey, not my president, I'm not saying his name. Miss Cheese and Crackers and salty, dry ass lips. Trump will be inaugurated this Friday as I don't know what president or whatever, girl. She's not my president. I don't know her. But it'll be interesting to see the inauguration. I will be reviewing it, and I will be watching some of it live on YouTube. So you make sure you check it out Friday. Because girl, I'm going to watch. Y'all don't have to. All you got to do is check out my reactions and shit to that stuff. Because I'm guarantee you it's going to be an interesting Friday afternoon, morning, and evening. But with that being said, Donald Trump has been going off on the handle on Twitter, and it's nothing surprising. Donald Trump just tweeted this, and he knows this, how to get attention, how to promote, how to get his face out there, and it's just normalized. Like, he can just say real ugly things. So Whole bunch of stuff went on this weekend. Representative John Lewis, a pioneer in the civil rights movement, made a comment. He just said that this man is not a legitimate president. I respect everything that John Lewis said, because it's not like John Lewis said that he's a white man, he doesn't deserve to be the president. He's not saying that, he's not picking on him because of his race. He's picking out the fact that he has said so many things about different races. He has said so many like derogatory things about women, you know, just all types of crazy stuff. So no, I just don't. And then we got this whole situation in Russia going on. I just don't see it. And the Republicans are pressed and pissed off and just don't know how to feel. And my thing is, if that's the case, if you are truly bothered, this man has challenged Barack Obama's presidency for the last so many years with the birtherism claims and just saying that, you know, he wasn't born in the United States, he was born in Kenya, and and like no president has been challenged on something like that, other than I think JFK or something, you know, and I think that had to do with his religion or something, but nothing like this has ever been spoken on. So for you to challenge him, you challenged him because he was a black man. That's what you did. The first black president, you challenged him on where he was born because of his name. It's just like, what is wrong with you? And he's been doing this for years. So when these individuals come on these TVs and tell us to give Trump a chance, give him a chance and all this type, you all can kiss the inside of my ass. That man says so many derogatory things, and the Republicans tried to shit on him for 8 consecutive years. If you think you gonna get a fucking week out of me, 2 months out of me before this man is even president, you got me fucked up. I'm not going to respect him. I'm going to kick and scream as loud as I can, and I have that right. Don't you tell me to fall in line like you're used to forgiving people and instead of pissing on your ass and calling it water. Don't tell me to sit by idly and let shit go on. I'm going to continue to complain. If I die, I'll go out like that. I'll go out with a bang. I'm not going to be sitting by and just being okay with shit. It's not. And the more we are rattled up, the more we continue on this shit, the more chance of this man possibly being impeached. Because I'm telling y'all right now, you all can probably quote me on this. I really don't think he is going to last. I think people are going to get so sick of him. The Republicans are going to get so sick of him, they're going to impeach him. I think so. And he's not a better candidate. But what they're going to do is they're going to make Donald Trump look like the crazy guy. They're going to make Mike Pence, even though his views are idiotic and stupid, they're going to make him seem like he's a good candidate. And they're going to get rid of Donald Trump. I'm telling you now, it's too much. This transition has been trashed, everything. All these people, one of his aides or something, a speaker to him or whatever, has been called out for plagiarism for years in her books and some of the stuff that some of the columns she's wrote. You got people that's supposed to be working in his cabinet that's going to be working in the health field, and this person is linked to making money off of a health device, and they're making coin off of it, and they're passing legislation after the device was, put out. Like, girl, it's a whole bunch of crazy shit. The transition is the worst that has been recorded in modern history from what I'm seeing. It's crazy, and I'm enjoying it. I'm liking to see the crash and burn. No, I do not want to see the country go down, but I want this to be the worst presidency ever. I want it to be just bad. And I don't care what I'm willing to sacrifice to make it happen. I went through 8 years of everybody just talking about how bad this man was a president. And granted, Obama was not perfect. No president is. Nobody's perfect. Actually, Portia Williams. But the fact that they didn't even give him a chance. They did, and this man was voted in twice. So don't you dare tell me after just one, and then he'd even win the popular vote, to just fall in line. You can kiss the crack of my ass, okay? And my Miss Minnie, baby. Boys, all y'all can move your ass on down the road, the yellow brick road, okay? Filled with racism and white privilege. Representative John Lewis said what he said, and people were pressed about it. They wanted him to respect the presidency and all this type of stuff. You even had somebody like Rob Snyder, I think that's his name, who played in the Wedding Crash or some other movie, saying that he, as a civil rights leader, you should be speaking like that. Girl, Miss Snyder, you don't take your dumb ass to fucking some other show or TNT and get a couple of dollars for being played. Don't you ever fix your mouth to speak on any type of civil rights, anything, girl. You play that little dumb ass character, that same ass typecast person that you've been playing in all these damn movies, and you shut your ass up. Let the grown people speak and you stay out of this shit. For Representative John Lewis, I stand behind you 100%. I support you. I believe in you, my brother. I'll tell you who else I support and I believe in 100%. That's my girl, Miss Maxine Waters. Miss Maxine Waters came in like a wrecking ball, honey. And when I tell you, I have been screaming for as long as I've been, every time I see that video, I scream. When she said, I can't tell you anything, all I can tell you is that FBI director has no credibility. And girl, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know she was a strong black woman because when she got mad, her nose started scrunching up. Her nose had tensed up, girl. I knew she was a black woman, but I knew she was a strong black woman. I knew she was a strong black sister when she did, and I knew she was real, because my mama be doing the same stuff when she get pissed off. So I am so happy that Maxine felt it was necessary to say that, because there's no telling what type of information that she got in that briefing. There's no telling. She just saying that, you know, Russia and Trump are in the bed together. I believe that stuff that she heard in the briefing was so out there. I believe all of it. And I believe somebody's going to drop a video, because that's why the FBI briefed President Obama and Vice President Biden, because they know this is going to challenge this man's legitimacy of being the president. I'm telling y'all now, it's going to challenge, and it's going to shake folks up, and it's going to be a mess. It's going to be so much scandal, so much sauce, and I'm here for it. I'll be right here telling y'all what's going on kingareese.com and on my channel, okay? That's just going to be what it is. So we done talked about the important black people. Let's talk about the non-mediocre Negroes, Mark Lamont Hill called them. Mark Lamont Hill went on CNN, and he just basically just called out every person, every celebrity, every person who spoke with Donald Trump, and just said they're mediocre Negroes. And the reason why he called them that, not to talk about what their talent, whatever they did, he just basically said, y'all don't have any reason to talk to this man about anything. You have no experience in working in the housing field. You have no experience working in the health field. Why are you talking to Trump? He's only talking to people who are celebrities. He's not talking to somebody like John Lewis. He's insulting him on Twitter. He's not talking to somebody like Maxine Waters. He's not talking to anybody. He's not talking to DeRay. He's not talking to any of these people who can bring folks to the table and make things work. Anybody other than these celebrities, but he's doing that to make it seem like, hey, I'm working. I love when my brother D.L. Hewley, even though he's problematic sometimes, came and said, you know what, fuck you, and I'm not gonna ever forget how you disrespected Barack Obama. I'm not, and I'm taking that to heart. I never will forget how he was disrespected for those 8 years, and how much, you know, Donald Trump was, you know, won off of that, just that. I'm just saying stuff like that, just being the person to just tell it like it is. So they say how he truly feels about President Obama, how he feels of talking about, you know, Hillary Clinton, all that type of stuff. So girl, I will never forget how you disrespected the shit out of President Obama. Steve Harvey had the nerve to sit here and release a statement saying, Steve Harvey had the nerve to get on Twitter and sit here and say, well, you know, I'm not going to the inauguration. My wife said, I'm so glad a black woman told him that shit was stupid. And your dumb ass, black women know they be saving some black men, Lord. Y'all know y'all do be saving some black men. Let me tell you, I already founded and started Black Lives Matter, so I'm not really surprised. For Steve Harvey, girl, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Steve Harvey has nothing to offer me. Nothing. I don't care who he's talking to. I don't care who he's talking to, because Steve Harvey, if you're gonna go in and you're gonna talk to Trump, I'm gonna need you to do something even disrespectful as far, or I need you to come in with people who can speak and actually pull folks together and make stuff work. He's not putting any people in his cabinet that can make change for black people. He's not putting anybody in that can actually make stuff happen. I'm not interested. The only black person he has talked to with some type of clout is President Obama, and that's because he really don't have a choice. I'm done talking about Steve Harvey. You can check out my roast on his ass not too long ago. But who I want to talk about is Martin Luther Coon III. Martin Luther Coon III went his ass to Trump Tower, bitch, and I thought he was gonna scrape some gold off the Trump Tower, because it seemed like Martin Luther Coon III only interested in getting some coins. I ain't checking for none of the King kids except Bernice, okay? That's the only one I'm checking for. Bernice is the only one I'm checking for. She was the only one who stood up here and went against the grain and told them, no, we are not going to sell this Nobel Peace Prize, and no, we're not going to sell this Bible to a private. Like, she was the only one. Martin Luther Coon III said he wanted to, and the other, I think that was correct. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. And then he got up there, and you know, he stood up here and talked and all that type of stuff, and we got to work together. I look real stupid. Martin Luther Coon III really think he's doing something, looking real stupid, looking like the damn hamburger. Look like the damn dude that be on Popeye sucking all the damn hamburgers up and shit. But you got something to talk. Girl, you ain't got nothing important to talk about. And then you came out, he was shaking your hand. Y'all just look real stupid. It's a dumb ass photo op, and y'all look real stupid playing the game. Y'all real stupid. I just want to let y'all know. Bitch, do you know you stupid? Jennifer Holiday long chin ass said, you know what? I got to make sure that my coins are legit for the next couple of years. So I pulled out. She said, I want you to just celebrate America. No, girl, that was not the time to celebrate America. America is not celebrating your dumb ass, okay? And I have to remind y'all, America, Trump's America is different from what America is supposed to be, okay? That's why he keeps saying the phrase, make America great again. Have you not caught on to that shit? Have you not been paying attention? Jennifer Holiday went on all types of stuff. She was just like, girl, I had to pull out because they were dragging me so bad. I had got death threats and stuff, and I felt, scared. It's sad. I didn't wish her no death on her. I wished her no ill will, but I wished her ass to gather some knowledge or some type of understanding of what's going on. And then the thing she's gonna sit up here and say, well, we have to heal together, and we have to, and if you don't have a stand, they're basically gonna call you a coon. You damn right. You need to stand for something, or your dumb ass gonna fall for this drag, and we gonna give your ass, okay? There is too much. This is the wrong climate for anything like that. Y'all have to, you people with these platforms have got to make some stuff work. You cannot, once you make a stance on some dumb shit, just make sure you're prepared for this shit. When these folks start speaking out on your ass or everything except wishing death on you, girl, you gonna have to take the heat. You just gonna have to take the heat. And you have to stand, because I bet you knew when them coins came to fact that you had to think about what you was doing, because girl, nobody gonna book your ass. I'm glad your knock-knee jaw ass had figured out that it was problematic for you to go do that. They're not interested in that. They're using your ass as a pawn. Okay? They're using your dumb ass. And I'm glad you finally seen it and you got your shit together. This week has been hectic. I think it's going to get even more crunker in the next couple of days, girl. We shall see. This transition is a food, girl. But while we talking about that, honey, while I'm throwing hands and throwing blows and throwing drags, let's throw some shade, honey, because it seems like the black gays don't own that shit no more. White folks have taken over. They got some show coming on TV Land or something called Throwing Shade with two white people, a white gay and a white woman. Girl, y'all ass canceled. Because them white folks who watching this shit ain't gonna know what the hell it's called throwing shade for. Girl, y'all love being HP Canon ass printers, bitch. Y'all ain't even printing in color, bitch. Y'all print in just white, and we can't see shit but bullshit. Okay, that's a bunch of shit. I'm not really surprised that there's a show called Throwing Shade. Nothing surprises me anymore, and to be honest, I got more important issues to talk about than them hoes talking about a show throwing shade. The shit is trash as hell. I won't be watching it, I won't be supporting it, and I really hate I'm even talking about it at this point to be even promoting shit. I might take a quick glance at it and I drag the shit on and I move on about my business. Girl, I'm just tired of white people. If you don't understand why I'm tired of white people, I refer you to watch my I'm tired of white people video, since some of y'all seem to be so pressed about, even the folks who can't spit without a whole bunch of spit and water in their damn mouth. I'm just not checking for white privilege. If you can really think about it, it's not white people I'm sick of, it's white privilege I'm sick of. And a lot of y'all have it, and a lot of y'all don't know y'all have it, and a lot of y'all don't care that y'all have it. And that's why I'm gonna continue to speak the truth and say what I got to say, and that's all I got. I'm gonna finish packing. I got a cute little road trip to make, honey. I'm gonna try to give y'all a Love and Hip Hop New York video sometime tomorrow, honey, so be expecting that. Your boy been working on stuff, so I've been a little busy. I do apologize about that. I did have company this weekend, so I appreciate y'all so much. Check out kingareese.com, and I'll talk y'all later. Bye.